Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, back again. It's been a while. By popular demand, I'll show you guys my fragrance collection. I'm gonna do the fall and winter collection, the bottles, before I put them up for the spring. These are the ones that I didn't have room on my shelves, but I kind of rotated them out as the months passed. Start over here. Start from the bottom here. Cocorico, Fig and Cocoa. The only Angel Man that didn't make the rotation this year, Pure Leather. Smells just like the original. Coach Leatherwear, this is discontinued. Very good leather scent. Ragba Wood Intense. Lomani Port Home, this is a Drakkar clone. Drakkar Noir clone. Quorum, Old School Macho. One Man Show Ruby. Paco Rabanne Tenere. This one is discontinued as well. Smells similar to Ted Lapidus Port Home, if you need an idea what that smells like. Black Excess, also from Paco Rabanne. Trussardi Uomo, another Old School Macho fragrance. Halston 112, this is my backup bottle. Vintage. I got the two D Squared potions. This is the original EDP. And here's Potion Royal Black, also an EDP. Armaf Club de Nuit Intense for women. This one smells similar to Tom Ford Noir de Noir. Mont Blanc Individual, guys know that one. Come back this way. Bulgari Blue Note, another discontinued gem. Versace Port Home Oud Noir. Bulgari Black. I don't see this one much anymore. I wonder if it's discontinued or not. Boss number 1, I wore this a couple times this past winter. Van Cleef Czar. This one should really be in this list. I wore this more in the spring, so I might keep this one out. Insurrection Wild. Similar to, I think this one's similar to Pure Havane. This one I just got, Armaf Craze. They say it smells just like Pegasus from Parfums de Marly. I don't know, I never smelled Pegasus. Oscar de la Renta, Port Louis. Narciso Rodriguez, for him, one of my rainy day staples. Molinard 2. Here's Mir Al Oud. Very medicinal oud. Carven Home, another discontinued gem. And this one was a throw-in on a deal, fragrance I bought. I don't even remember which one I bought, but the guy threw this in. This is Emperor Port Home. Very heavy bottle. Almost like some kind of oud in here. It smells good, and it's got good longevity, but I can't hardly find any information online about this bottle. All right, now for the main event. Don't mind the aftershaves in the bottle. That's another video for another day. I'm going to try to start from the top. Those are all the Mooglers. B-Man up front. Looks like Tonka behind him. Coffee. The original Angelman. Malt. Havane. And in the back we got Taste of Fragrance. Very hard to find. Here we go. We got Fougère Royale from Houbigant. This is another one I'm going to keep out for the spring. Tom Ford Noir, the original EDP. And behind him you got the Extreme. This is a hidden gem, guys. Lutetia Port Home. This one smells very close to Rive Gauche from YSL. So if you can't find Rive Gauche for a decent price, check this out on Amazon. It smells just like it. M7, you guys know what that is. cheapy, and a mall. Great. And then the back here, David Yurman, limited edition. Very nice rose. Okay, trying to get the camera situated here. Back there you got Ultra Male. In front of him you got Lamal Vintage. Oh, actually that's Terrible, sorry. Here's the vintage Lamal. Then you got Egoist, Chanel. Polo Red Intense. Oops, sorry. Somebody you can't grab from the cat. Of course, OG Polo Green. This one I just got. Very nice. CH Man Privé. Behind him, you got Givenchy Play Intense. Burberry Touch. This is Guerlain Habit Rouge Dress Code. The original bottle. Behind him, you got Heritage. Also from Guerlain, and then the big boy in the back, 200 ml of the original Habit Rouge EDT. Prada, Amber Port Home Intense. One of my niche bottles here, Diptyque Volutes EDT. This next one here is also discontinued, Patchouli Intense from Molinard. Very skanky patchouli and cocoa. Smells somewhat like Angelman, but like a wet Angelman. Vermeil Port Home, very nice tobacco. Of course, you know, you guys know the gold bottle. I think this is the original 1 million, and behind that is, if you can see it, is the Intense. Bring it back up. Ferragamo F Black. Lomani Royal, I think was this Black, Royal Black, something like that. I forgot the name. Black Intense or Intense Black. Smells like Royal Oud from Creed. Lidge Vintage. L'Instant de Guerlain Extreme. Another great one here, 1821 Sweet Tobacco. This is Cavalli Black, another discontinued gem. Armani Code Profumo on the back. And here's another one here I just got, Noir Exquise from L'Artisan Perfumer. Very good gourmand. This is Aventus. You guys know this one already. Shout out to Steve Schroeder. This is the extra birch edition that he hooked me up with. Behind that, you got Creed Original Santal. And I believe this one's Tabarome. Keep that out for the spring. I got a couple bonds in the back. This is I Love New York for All. And New Harlem. Another discontinued one. Fendi. I don't know why Fendi got out of the fragrance game. That's a good one. Got some old school ones behind them. Aramis Original. PS Fine Cologne Paul Sebastian. You guys know this one, Jovan Musk. Keep that in the rotation as well. Body Kuros. This is vintage. I have 2 bottles of the vintage. I love that juice. This is Rive Gauche. I also have 2 backups of that and the Intense version. This is Givenchy Very Irresistible for Men. Bring it back up here. Rocawear Evolution, nice cheapie that my wife, but back she was when my fiance. Actually, no, this is when we were still dating. She got me this for our first Christmas together. Gift set. Excellent cheapie, guys. If you don't have this, get it. Another discontinued gem. This is Armani Attitude. I don't remember if this is the original. Yeah, this is the original edition. I also have the Extreme somewhere around here. Fendi Uomo. Another discontinued gen here, Scotta Port Home. Small toe Port Home. Old school bomb there. Ted Lapidus Black Soul Imperial. And the original Ted Lapidus. I love old school fragrances, guys, so you're going to see quite a bit in this collection. Well, we're looking in the corner. Zara, Rich Warm, Addictive. Behind that is the Zara 9.0, a very good Dior Homme Valentino Uomo clone. Got a couple Montels here. This is Oud Musk. And here's Oud Melody. Serge Lutens Chergui. And all the way in the back, another discontinued gem, Escada Magnetism. That's it for the top shelf, guys. Okay, middle shelf here. What is that? Midnight in Paris EDP. I also have a backup bottle of EDT, brand new. Get it while you can, it's discontinued. Behind them you got this Aramis Tuscany, Devon, and Havana. So got vintage Drakkar in there. In the back there, that's Bath & Body Works Mahogany Woods. Encre Noir Extreme. Sorry about the lighting here, guys. Behind that's the original Encre Noir. Hope you can see it. Here's Boss Bottled, vintage. This is Boss Bottled Intense. This is the EDT edition. I have not got my nose in the EDP yet. Chanel Antaeus in the back. Another discontinued gem here, Gucci Envy. La Nuit. This is a 2011 bottle. I also have a 2012 bottle. Victor and Rolf's Antidote. Excellent juice, guys. Art of Shaving Sandalwood. Here's a nice clone here. Federico Mahota FM 355. I think that's the name. Very, very close to Tom Ford's Oud Wood. Probably outperforms it too. Paco Rabanne Classic Juice. Port Home. Mayheriz. Couple imaginary authors frags here. Memoirs of a Trespasser and Cape Heartache. Sebastian Espresso Royale, one of the best coffee fragrances you can get. Wise Guys Cologne, shout out to OG Gabriel. Pick this up. This smells very similar to Pure Malt mixed with Havane and probably outlasts both of them. Frank Los Angeles #2. Dreamer, Versace. On the back, Burberry London. Guys, you've seen the video done by 860 Cologne. He's not lying. This is great juice from Zara. Ton Indéterminé. If you find it, you better get it. 20 bucks. Eros. Jaipur EDP. Lanvin Avant-Garde. Here's another sleeper. Frag Boy Stewie put me onto this. Aigner Oud #1. Matter of fact, this was the bottle I got in that Emperor deal. I wanted this, but he threw the Emperor in as well. This thing lasts forever. And it's cheap. Pick it up. Silver Shadow Davidoff. This is a vintage bottle. I got some decants here, guys. Here's Harad Parfums de Marly. Here's Oud Wood. Christian Dior Oud Ispahan. This is Creed Bois du Portugal. And here's Montel Intense Cafe. Behind them, you got Penhaligon Sartorial, one of the best barbershop fragrances you will get. Dunhill for men, one of my trusted cheapies. Grey Flannel, don't sleep. Behind Grey Flannel, you got Gianfranco Ferre's Port Home. You can see that. And all the way in the back, this is a vintage bottle of Lagerfeld. I used to wear that in high school and I was able to procure a bottle a couple years ago for cheap. Vintage, if you can get your hands on it. This was a gift from my fiance. Now we're married. Just got back from our honeymoon in Puerto Rico. And this is what I wore on my wedding day. This is Valentino Uomo Intense. Halston Man Amber behind it. A rare gem right here. This is Hermes. The name is escaping me right now. Rocabar. This is the vintage bottle. And then you got another discontinued gem behind it. Lanvin Arpege. Here's the original Caran Port Home. And back here is cheapie, Mr. Blass. Very good cheapie at that. Bring it back up here. Tokyo Milk's Bulletproof. Dua, the Mobster. Here's a decant I made, Azzaro Acteur. Beast right here, 24 gold. Another beast behind it, 24 platinum Oud edition. Another discontinued gem, Balenciaga Port Home. This is a 30 mil. Bring it back up. Cops 2 National 21. Nice unisex fragrance. One of the best Calvin Klein releases in the last, I would say, 10 years. Reveal. And the prices have just dropped on this, guys. Get your hands on it. Long-lasting Calvin Klein. This is Dolce & Gabbana Intenso. The lighting really sucks on this shelf here. CH Men, that's a vintage strap. Behind that, you got the original Valentino Uomo. And then you got Givenchy Pie in the back. This is also a vintage bottle. Lolita Lempica or Masculine. Lancome Hypnos. Funky bottle. Nice little cheapie here. This is a Bath & Body Works Midnight. This is Calvin Klein's Intense Euphoria. Very nice strawberry fragrance. Or at least in my nose, it comes off of strawberry. Dolce & Gabbana, The One EDP. Can't really see it, but that's it. And then behind that, you got Kelsey Bourbon's Berta. Very good cheapie. In the corner here, Guerlain L'Homme Ideal. That's the EDT, the first version that came out. This is Halston Z14 Vintage. I got another backup bottle that I'm selling in that. It's also vintage. Here's Joop Vintage. Another old classic. Giacomo. De Giacomo Vintage. 2 nice clones that I have. The Fragrance Unlimited. This is the Leather Extreme, just like Tuscan leather. Very close. And then you got Tobacco Extreme in the back. It's supposed to be like Tobacco Vanille, but not really. Nowhere near as close as the leather is. That's it for the second shelf, guys. Down here. Obsession, older formulation, not the oldest. Behind that, you got Bogart Port Home, Beast, Giorgio for Men, That's Cartier, Santos de Cartier Concentré. This is Tabac, the EDC. And then all the way in the corner is Opium, YSL. The EDT. EDP is hard to come by, very expensive now. You guys already know what that is. And I have a backup 200 mil too, just before they reformulate it. Eventually they will. This one, guys, you need to get your hands on. Fahrenheit Parfum. Here's Fahrenheit Absolute, another discontinued gem. And here's my bottle of Fahrenheit. This is a vintage bottle that I've had since 1999. Montana Parfum d'Homme in the back. DHI, you know the drill. Behind that is DHP. Eau Sauvage Parfum. That's Lalique Hommage à l'Homme. Like a lighter version of Fahrenheit to my nose. Carolina Herrera for men, the original. And that this is an older formulation. King Kuros in the back. Bentley for men intense. Very nice juice for the price. Couple Manceras here. Sand Oud. And this is Oud Cafe. Another recent purchase of mine. This is Prada Gnome. And the cap just came off. This is Ferragamo Uomo. Lovely juice. Just Cavalli Gold for men. Nice coffee fragrance. Spice Bomb Extreme. Original Spice Bomb in the back. I think that's a 2012 bottle. Bulgari Man in Black. Couple Varvatos. This is vintage. And behind that, it's the Platinum Edition. One of my newest crown jewels, Gucci Guilty Absolute. You want to smell like Charles Bronson's, you reach for this. Excellent juice, guys. If you like those metrosexual wimp fragrances that come out now and smell like everything else in the mall, just look past it. This is for real men. Givenchy Gentleman. Zeno Davidoff, now discontinued. This is Jupe Home Wild. Pure Wood, Mugler. Invictus. And Chanel Port Homme. This is Concentré, Port Monsieur, I'm sorry, Concentré edition. Costume National Home. Mandarina Ducks Black. Mandarina Duck Cool Black. Lalique Port Homme, the EDP. Azzaro Port Homme Intense, the 2015 edition. Very good. Very slept on in the community as well. The original Azzaro Port Homme. This is an older formulation. And Jacques Bogart Witness, discontinued. This is a sleeper here, guys. Rasasi Darij. You need to get your hands on this ASAP. This should be hyped more. Lasts forever too. Cheap, 25 bucks. La Yucawam. Very good Tuscan leather clone. Express Reserve. Shout out to Drac Doc, putting the word out on this one. This is the vintage edition, the dark juice. A couple Chanel's in here. This is Allure, the original. And Allure Homme Sport Extreme. That's Bath and Body Works Dark Amber. And there's Insurrection Dark. Very good Spice Bomb clone. My scent of the day right here. English Laundry Arrogant. Smells like a lighter Le Mans, fresher Le Mans. Old Skanky right here. Bijan for Men. I like to wear that once in a while. Burberry Brit. Gaultier 2. This one, it's the original Van Cleef and Arpels Port Home. Very good fougere. I just got this one back in the collection. This is Rokas Man. And in the corner here, there's Michael Kors for Men. I think this is the second formulation of it. First bottle I had was the vintage and it broke during my move. Eau de Beau from L'Occitane. Thallium Black. That's Remy Latour cigar. Oh, that's Eau de Missions, Le Convent. Long name. Very good vanilla fragrance. And last but not least for this video, guys, Hanne Mori. Him, the EDP edition. Very good tea-based fragrance. I'll be putting out the spring and summer collection soon. But before that, you'll probably see my shave soap and aftershave videos. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Out.